Welcome back to Just 2 Minutes, Just a Mishnayos. This Mishnayos is Nishmas, Freda Basrachel, Neschus of Yitzchak ben Gila, and Lerfas, Terbasirish Tafur Shlema. So Maseches, Kiddushin, Parak Gimel, Mishnah Yud Beis, and Mishnah Yud Gimel, Kamakam Shesh Kiddushin Ve'in Aver, Havlad Helchachar Zachar. So in any case where the Kiddushin, where there's Kiddushin, and there's no Avera, meaning it's a perfectly valid Kiddushin, so the child goes after the father. What does this mean? Kohenes, Levia, Yisraelis. So if we have a Kohenes or a Levia, Yisraelis, any regular Jewish woman, Shanisu l'Kohen, who married a Kohen, or Levi, or who married a Levi, or Yisrael, or regular Yisrael. So then, in that case, the boy goes according to the father. So if the father's a Kohen, he'll be a Kohen. If the father's a Levi, he'll be a Levi, etc. Any case where the Kiddushin does work, but there's an Avera, meaning they're not really allowed to get married, so it goes according to the Pogum, it goes according to the one who isn't allowed to get married to her. To get married. So for instance, if we have a widow who marries a Kohen Gadol, which we know you're not allowed to, so it goes after the widow. Ugrushav, and then the child isn't going to be a Kohen, he's going to be a Chala, which means like Apostle Kohen. Grusha v'chalutza the Kohen Hedjite, or if we have a divorcee or a woman who had chalitza who married a regular Kohen, so we go according to her. Mamzeres and Nesina Yisrael, a Mamzeres, a woman who's illegitimate, or a Nesina who's descended from the Kutim, from the Samaritans, who married a Yisrael, so we go according to the woman. Bas Yisrael Mamzel Nasin, or if it's a regular Jewish woman who marries an illegitimate man or a descendant from the Samaritans, so then again we go according to him, and the child will then be a mamzer. But this is only in a case where she's not allowed to marry this person. This is a new case. Anyone who she's not allowed to marry, but she could marry someone else, so the child is going to be a mamzer. What's this case? If someone marries, although it isn't really a marriage, any one of the 7 close relatives, any of the arayas, which is not necessarily the 7 close relatives, but any of the arayas which the Torah mentions. So then, even though there isn't really a marriage, this child is going to be a mamzer. But if we have a woman who gets married and she's not allowed to get married at all, which is a so then it goes according to her. What's this case? This is talking about a non-Jewish woman, or a slave or a maidservant, a non-Jewish maidservant who marries a Jewish man. So even though there's not really Kiddushin, this child goes according to her, and it's not going to be Jewish. Mishnah Yud Gimel, there's a way for mamzerim to become tar, meaning so they can get married. Because otherwise, the mamzer, if he gets married, which he's not allowed to, then his son's also going to be a mamzer. Ketzad, mamzer shnasa shivcha, according to Bitarfan, a mamzer is allowed to marry a non-Jewish maidservant, havlad eved, and then the child is going to be a slave. Shichorai nimtza ben chayim. And then once this child is freed, he's going to be a regular Jewish person. He's going to be mechov b'mitzvos ki'isha. So a non-Jewish slave, once they're freed, they're Jewish. Just they only have to do the mitzvahs which a woman has to do. Nimtza ben mechar, and then in this case, then once the son is freed, the son is going to be a regular Jewish man, just mechov b'mitzvos ki'isha. Rebbe Lezer Aimer harei ze eved mamzer. Rebbe Lezer says no, he's not allowed to marry the maidservant, and if they do, this child is going to be a slave, and he's still going to be a mamzer. And those are the Mishnayos.